What's up, guys? Today we're going to be taking a look at something you probably never heard about. What I'm referring to is ChatSim Unlimited. ChatSim is a product that offers up things like phone plans for literally as low as $15 a year that function in over 150 countries worldwide and on any OS. So now let's talk about if it's worth dumping your carrier and making the switch. As well, make sure to stay for the end of the video because I'll be going over real quick who I think exactly this SIM is made for. First things first though, coverage. You have to have good coverage. I use my ChatSim at my house and in a few close cities, and I can honestly say that at least in my area the coverage was pretty good. As far as bars go, it was nice to see that in average it was having about the same as my Verizon SIM, but a tiny bit under. The speed was basically 3G in all locations I used, and a lot of people are going to start crying about it not being 4G, but on their website it does say that it's very much possible to get a 4G connection in some areas. But looking at things, it looks like the most common connection speed will be 3G, but that should be plenty fast enough for what this SIM seems to be made for, which we'll get into as soon as we go on. Okay, now there is a catch to all of this, which I think makes a huge difference, but it may not for others. It really depends on your preferences. The catch is that you'll only be able to text through third-party messaging apps. Some examples are WhatsApp, Telegram, BBM, Facebook Messenger, WeChat, QQI, Line, and Hike. As well, it works with a lot of other apps. Personally, I would have really liked to been able to use the built-in text messaging app on my phone just because it feels more official and I like it better, but that's just how things are. As well, that $15 plan only covers messages. To get more than just texting, you're going to have to purchase multimedia recharges. These are magical credits that let you do things like make calls and send photos and videos, which come in packs of 2,000 for $15 extra, 5,000 for $37.50 extra, and 10,000 credits for $75 extra. 5 megabytes is equal to a certain amount of credits depending on where you're at while using the SIM card. You can take a look at the list out of all the countries and what zone they fall into on their website, but basically countries are categorized into 6 zones, with Zone 1 countries having 5 megabytes equal 50 credits, Zone 2 having 5 megabytes equal 100 credits, 3 costing 150 credits, 4 costing 200, 5 costing 300, and finally Zone 6 costing a whopping 750 credits just for 5 megabytes. Let's say you're in Zone 1, which is thankfully where the majority of countries are. 2,000 credits goes for $15 and 5 megabytes equals 50 credits. I went ahead and did the math for you, you're welcome, and basically for $15 you're gonna get 40 megabytes, which is such an incredibly small amount of data, but for use in ChatSim it just might be okay. The average picture on your phone could be anywhere from 1.5 to 4 megabytes in size. So if we use those numbers, we can see that with the lowest package of 2,000 credits, you're going to get to send somewhere around 13 to 15-ish pictures, which for a whole year is definitely not enough for the majority of people, but you can recharge your credits. And with the smaller plan, I'd very much advise against sending videos because those things are just going to jack you up pretty bad. As far as calls go, using a messenger app, the average data per minute is about 500 kilobytes, which is extremely small and good to hear. Meaning that in total, with the lowest plan, you'll have about an hour and a half of talk time a year. But like I said, these credits are rechargeable at any time during the year, so if you run out, all you have to do is go onto their website and buy some more, and they go right into your SIM. It's actually really easy. To get your phone hooked up and working with ChatSim, just go online and you'll receive it in the mail after buying it. Then slip it into your desired phone and follow the few simple steps in the online guide, and you're good to go. I tested this with an Android phone mainly, and the setup was a breeze, and it literally took no time. I did also try it on a Windows phone, but couldn't get it to work after multiple attempts, but that was probably just me. So you're starting off with a $15 bill plus a $15 activation fee, and you're probably going to want some multimedia credits, so you'll end up recharging quite a few times a year, but even with all that stuff added together, it's still definitely going to cost a lot less than your current yearly total, and I'm talking lots less. But you are going to end up missing out on a lot of things. You can't use any of that multimedia data for things like web browsing, or connecting to online game servers, or anything like that. So the only time you're going to be checking Snapchat and Instagram is when you're at home or happen to luckily find some open Wi-Fi. Overall, would I be able to use ChatSim Unlimited for a whole year? Heck no. Would most people? Heck no. You're going to miss out on a lot of things, but there are a lot of things that it's absolutely perfect for. Maybe your grandparents want to keep in touch with you via a text every now and then, or maybe you have a smaller child who you need to stay in contact with at the moment, but doesn't need the full-fledged cellular package. Or maybe, just maybe, you're a secret agent traveling the world and you need a cheap way to contact certain people without paying for any unnecessary extra options. Anyway, those are the things that I think ChatSim is perfect for, not for your everyday teen or adult, but for situations just like that. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in getting a ChatSim or just looking further into it in general, I'll have a link to it down in the description below. As well, don't forget to like and subscribe for more awesome stuff like this. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.